Hi, good afternoon, everybody. And welcome to the PD Coordinator webinar. As Krista said, there's some activity. Anthony? Oh, I guess Anthony needs it too?
Yeah,
Hi, Tiffany Lee. Anthony, are you saying you need the PD plan also? He typed his email in the chat box. Okay, everybody, we're going to get started with the agenda, and there will be a little bit more time within the agenda to talk about the plan. So, our agenda today, we're going to have some announcements, quite a few announcements. We're going to talk about the PD plan and reminders, a little bit more about the LEA project that's going on, the ILEA and the ALEA. We'll have someone talk about the TOT for digital literacy, and then we'll have some PD portal updates. So I did not see if Paula is on. I don't think she is, but we're going to say this for her. So Paula wants us to thank you for helping make the Literacy Texas 2019 conference a success. So all of you who participated, who attended, thank you. And from Paula, she appreciates you. And she just wanted to let us know that the 2019-2020 Literacy Symposium, the first one is on October 26th, and that's a Saturday. And that's the DFW Literacy Symposium at FUMC Arlington. So keep an eye out for more information. I'm sure you'll be getting some emails from Literacy Texas and through the listserv. And now we'll have Liz Moya. Liz?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. We would like for you to join us for the August Manager Monday webinar, as our presenter, Tiffany Johnson with Victoria College, shares information about the importance of communicating effectively with your team. Statistics show that 70% of employees feel there's poor communication in their jobs, so she'll review some strategies to communicate well, actively listen, deal with difficult people, and praise your team. So we hope to see you online on August the 19th. If you have any questions about how to register for this event, you can do so at the PD portal, or you could email any one of the Train PD team. Thank you, Olga.
Thank you, Liz. Yeah, our next announcement is about the Workforce Wednesday webinar. So join us on August 21st from 12:30 to 1:30. And our topic is going to be employability skills, what employers are looking for when hiring for entry-level positions. And our presenter is going to be providing some information from some HR professionals, from a research done on HR professionals, and also present on some skills, some activities to address those skills that are mentioned. So registration is available already, and it's on either the, you could go to register through the training calendar in the PD portal, or you could search Workforce Wednesday. And now we're going to have Anne-Marie.
Thanks, Olga. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to share with you that the Tech and Tell webinar series is back and out of the gate very strong this month in August. And our presenter this month is going to be Ashley Winkle. And we actually have 3 Tech and Tells this month. And Ashley is going to be presenting August 16th on Plickers, which is a tech tool that we already have a webinar in the PD portal about, but she's going to be presenting on some new updates. As we all know, tech tools and resource websites, they change a lot. So she's going to update us on some exciting new features of Plickers. So look forward to that. And then she's also going to be presenting a 2-part webinar on the resource Edpuzzle. And those of you who may not be familiar with Edpuzzle, this is a resource that allows you to use videos in your classroom as an interactive as an interactive exercise. It lets you add questions and do some other cool things that she will explain. So part 1 is on August 23rd, and then on August 3rd, excuse me, she will present part 2. So I'm very excited to have Ashley joining us this month, and I know she's on this webinar. So thank you so much, Ashley. So back to you, Olga.
Thank you, Anne-Marie. So I think I'm going to talk about the X Prize, unless, Deborah, you would like to talk about it. Are you prepared to, or shall I just go through this again? So the reminder, this is a great tool for people interested in your program but can't register until the fall. April 1st through August 31st are the competition dates, and the access code is 3366, and the URL is on the slide, and I don't know if Krista can put it into the chat box. Deborah, is there anything that we want to add?
Not right now, Olga. I was looking to see if John might be on. We did have some discussion on it this morning here at TWC. But if we make any changes to anything, we'll be sure and send it out on the listserv.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But we're fast approaching the deadline date, correct?
Correct.
Thank you. Okay, and then we have an announcement, and Glenda Rose asked me to announce this for her, that the AALPD, the Association for Adult Literacy Providers, invites you to join them. So membership is currently free. So what this means is that it's free right now, and they're potentially going to possibly have a membership fee in the near future. So the AALPD, offers professional development webinars for professional developers. So find out more, and the website is here, and Krista can place that in the chat box also. And she wanted me to announce that there's going to be an upcoming webinar on setting goals for professional growth as an adult educator. And I think this is great, because how many times have we, as supervisors, talked to our our adult educators and had them set goals for them for the year. So that's going to be coming up on August 19th from 11:30 to 12:45, and that's Central Standard Time. So announcements with registration information will be in the LINKS Professional Development Community of Practice. So if you're not a member of the Professional Development Community in LINKS, you might want to join that. But if it does come out, we'll be sure to send that out also. And our next slide is questions. So does anybody have any questions about what we've covered so far? And I'm going to wait a little bit to give you time to type. And don't forget to change it to everyone. So very good. I'm going to continue.
Not seeing anything.
Okay, our next slide is Krista. So Krista, you're on.
All right, good afternoon again. So yes, the professional development plan is out and ready to go. It is due to TWC by October 15th. Don't forget, your PD specialists are here to help you. We will provide recommendations based on data, and they should be contacting you very soon for that. They will also assist you as needed in writing, reviewing, and submitting. And again, they will contact you soon to get you started if you have not already started that process. So let us help you. Also, the next slide is also mine, and this is just to kind of get us kicked off for the new year. If you are requesting trainings from Train PD, please use the PD request form. If you're not sure what that is, please contact your PD specialist. We will be revising it because we have a lot of new PD coordinators and such, so we will be fixing that up and getting that to you very soon. Also keep in mind that we need requests at least 15 business days before the event. The earlier, the better. Some of our trainings have only 1 or 2 or 3 trainers, and they get requested very quickly. So the sooner you get your request in, the more likely you are to get the trainer and the event that you want. Also remember, if there are 5 or less people registered 2 days before the training, it can be canceled. Sometimes the PD coordinators like to register everybody and they wait till the last minute. But also make sure that your people have PD portal accounts so that they can register. So just keep that in mind. And then again, ask your PD specialist for help in finding the training that works best for you, for your program's goals, and that go along with your PD plan. All right.
Thank you so much, Krista. Our next is a update on the Leadership Excellence Academy, and I will go ahead and cover this. Our administrator and instructional strands, we had our first meetings in June and July. We have some webinars planned for August to review some of the projects, and we have some really exciting projects. So our second ILEA face-to-face is October 10th in Austin, and our second ALEA face-to-face is October 11th, also in Austin. And then we'll have our final webinars on October 31st. Now, when we say final webinars, it's just final webinars. It's not the complete end of the project. So we'll have some other activities, and we'll keep you posted on more information on that. But this is just to keep you informed about our Instructional Leadership Excellence Academy and our Administrator Leadership Excellence Academy and where we are with those in this round. Thank you. So our next is our training of trainers, and now would be Laura.
Hi, everyone. I am speaking today on behalf of Robin and Tracy about an upcoming Training of Trainers event. So we're really excited to offer a brand new Training of Trainers, and this is happening next month out at Region 20. So on September 12th and 13th, Denise Gucker will lead a TOT that is focused on a highly sought-after topic, which is integrating digital literacy for college and career success. The registration for this process, the registration process for this TOT is actually going to begin with an application, so it's not going to go directly into the portal to be registered for like normal. So we'll start with an application, and we will be sending out additional information about this training and the application process, both through the listservs and in the PD portal. That will be coming out probably sometime next week. So that information will be sent to those groups that you see on the screen next to targeted groups. And IT coaches is referencing the tech integration coaches, distance learning leads, TCAL staff, PD coordinators, and trained PD independent trainers. Even though we are targeting, we're kind of disseminating our information through those groups, that does not mean that only folks from those groups will be able to apply and potentially attend. If you, as a PD coordinator, have a person in your program who's doing some great stuff with tech and you think they'd be a really great candidate for this particular training, you're welcome to send that application process forward to them so that they can apply as well. So what we are going to be looking for are tech-savvy candidates who would be willing and able to attend this training. Both days attendance is required, and then possibly train other programs on the same content. So again, information will be coming out probably sometime next week via listserv and in the PD portal. Keep your eyes peeled and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.
Thank you, Laura. And at this time, we'll take any questions about any questions that you might have on the professional development plan, the professional development request, Leadership Excellence Academy, or training of trainers. Don't be shy. Is there a new PD request form or the same one?
Catherine, right now it's just the same one that you've been using. Like I said, we will get a new one, get one revised and out to you hopefully by the beginning of next week.
Thank you for that question. Any others? Okay, let's continue. And I think, Laura, you're up again.
I had to unmute myself there again. All right, so we have an announcement here. A couple weeks ago, we were able to get all of the PD Portal courses into Teams for the 2019-2020 program year. So what we have entered, just to clarify, especially if we have new PD coordinators out there, we have entered all of the current PD Portal curricula, so all of the current online courses that we have in the portal. You know that it is an online course from the PD portal if the provider is listed as TCAL, and if the activity name starts with PD portal : and then it will have the title of the actual course that's in the PD portal. So we do ask that you allow TCAL to enter all online curricula into Teams. This just kind of helps us maintain that that naming convention and consistency so that folks can find what they're looking for. As new courses are added online into the PD portal, we will go ahead and add those in there. And if you come across any mistakes or if you find a course that's missing, let us know at pdportal@tamu.edu, and we'll be happy to help get that put in there for everyone. And I think I've got the next one too, please, Olga.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, so our next one, this is just a repeat slide that we've had in here, but it is, since everyone is, some programs are just now starting the program year, again, like really getting things kicked off, we wanted to leave it in here as a great reminder that we do have 2019-2020 versions of these 4 courses in the PD portal. Understanding Principles of Adult Learning, Goal-Driven Learning, Goal-Driven Learning Attunement, and then the PII training. Those are courses that existed in the portal last program year, but they said 18-19 on them. This year, it's the same thing. Honestly, it just says 19-20. So if you have folks who you feel would benefit from taking those courses again, they are allowed to do that. But if you also have new folks who need to take some of these courses, these are the titles you're going to look for. And this is, yes, Olga, same course, different year in the title. And I'm going to take just a second here to go off script with one thing that I want to mention about the goal-driven learning attunement. We have had a handful of questions lately about whether or not we are allowed to reset the attunement. So we had someone who failed the attunement earlier this week. She emailed us and said, can you please reset it? That is not our decision to make. We are putting that back on program level. So in a situation like that, we will be contacting the PD coordinator and or the director of the program to just say, you know, hey, so-and-so has failed the attunement and are requesting to retake the test. Would you like them to retake the test or go ahead and take the full 3-hour course? And it really just varies. Some programs are giving another opportunity to take the test, and other programs are writing a pretty hard and fast line on if you fail the test, the attunement, you have to take the full 3-hour course. And so I do see a question. Tiffany Lee says, are we required to take the attunement each year? I don't believe so, but I'm going to let Deb or Lori hop on just to answer that question definitively.
Hi, guys. Yeah, no, goal setting, the attunement or any of the courses are no longer as a requirement. But, of course, we encourage everybody to, either do a refresh of their goal setting skills or take the full course, especially if it's a new teacher or someone new on staff.
Thank you, Deb. And that's really all I have to say about this particular slide. Again, questions, go ahead and send them to pdportal@tamu.edu. Thanks.
Tiffany has another question. If a new teacher, we require them to take the goal setting. Oh, it's a statement.
She's just
Thank
saying
you, Tiffany.
that, yeah.
Yes, it's a statement. Thank you. Okay, we'll continue. But I think that I put this in the chat box, but I think that goal setting is a major part of the ITech plan, so it's very important that we keep up abreast of the goal setting for our students' sake. Okay, Katie, you're on.
Howdy, everyone. We have just a few newly published courses to announce today. Tech and Tell, What's Up with WhatsApp. Manager Monday, Developing Partnerships and Contextualizing Curriculum for IETs. Manager Monday, with great funding comes great responsibility. DL and Teams was also recently added to the PD portal. It is a 2-hour course that is geared towards staff who collect, enter, or use DL reports. Please know that we have several more courses in the middle of post-production process, so great ones are headed your way soon.
Thank you, Katie. And we have another question and answer time. Any other additional questions and answers based on anything we covered? Ashley says, I do have a question about the TOT for the digital literacy integration. When did you say we could apply?
I'll take that one, Olga. It's Laura. So we don't have an exact date yet on when this information will go out, but I do suspect it's going to come out sometime early to midweek next week. And again, it will come out as a listserv announcement, but it'll also come out as a pop-up in the PD portal for the folks, for the same set of folks that we're going to target with that listserv announcement. So just keep an eye out sometime next week, Ashley. Yep, you're welcome.
Great, thank you. Okay, and Catherine, let me know when I can advance the slide. So we've been asked to show the slide just so they can write down what's new. And I'm excited because we have a couple of new Manager Mondays that were really good, and we'd like to get those out there. Any other questions? Oh, Robin said the TOT will be September 12th and 13th in San Antonio. Yeah, almost a little bit over a month away. So be sure you get that on your radar if that's something that you're interested in attending, and get with your directors now or the powers that be that will, so that you could get that on their radar. Very good. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to Katie. Katie.
All right. If you have not yet attended a Learn It Live webinar, we encourage you to sign up very soon. This is a fantastic resource for anyone who uses the PD portal. Our next session is actually tomorrow at 10 a.m. on using and understanding Connect communities, so we hope that some of you will join us. Registration is available in the PD portal under the events calendar. You just find the date and then request it. As you can see, we will have several more Learn It Live webinars available throughout this month. Actually, there's a lot. We will cover one topic at varied times during the week. Each week's topic will focus on a different area in the PD portal, and we will eventually repeat. I believe we start repeating the week of August 28th. If you miss a topic, don't worry. Again, we'll start repeating some of these sessions. It is also important to note that these webinars are short, include no PD credit, but they target efficiency and navigation strategies to ensure a positive experience in the PD portal, which is one of our main goals. If you have any questions about our Learn It Live sessions, please feel free to email us at pdportal@tamu.edu. And you'll also notice that we've been posting quite frequently in our PD portal support community of practice as well.
Thank you, Katie. Are these dates listed on the website, Katie?
Say that again?
Are these dates listed on our TCAL website or just in the portal? The dates for Learn It Live.
As far as I know, they're in the portal.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and our next is Katie.
I think it's still me. Okay, so Learner Home has been around for over a month already. We have been very happy with it. We also hope that you guys are enjoying these new features, but we really want to point out some of the new helpful resources that we've included. The big blue link at the very top will take you to a page outside of the PD portal. On this page, you can select the big red button that says Help Videos. These have all been updated since the release of Learner Home. You can find some of the videos, or you can find the same videos organized into a library on your active transcript. They're the same thing. We just wanted to have them available in 2 different places. We also have some amazing instructional PDFs that our talented webmaster created that include step-by-step directions, screenshots, and important information. You'll probably notice the commonalities between the help resources and our Learn It Live webinars. We really try to make sure that they all go together and overlap. So feel free to share these resources with your staff. We encourage you to really get those out there. As always, if you have questions or any suggestions for some instructional PDFs or videos, feel free to give us a call or email us at pdportal@tamu.edu. And I think I'm done now.
You might have another. Let's see. Oh, Laura. Okay, Laura's on.
It's back to me now. Okay, this is my last one today, y'all. So this is just a reminder we like to throw out there about when and one additional method for how to get a hold of us. So we are available, meaning we are in the office Monday through Friday during normal business hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You or any of your team members at your local program can contact us at 1-800-441-7323, or I think this is about the 7th time we'll say it today, pdportal@tamu.edu. If you don't have that email address memorized yet, I'll see if I can sneak it in one more time today. And then just one more quick comment about our business hours. We have had a couple instances recently where we've had some end users who are particularly impatient with us. And so, for instance, we had someone earlier this week who called between noon and 1 o'clock. She called 3 or 4 times. And then when our colleague at the front desk called her back, she said, well, I called you. And it was like, well, yes, but she went to lunch. So we do just ask that you guys remember and maybe help remind your team that we do take lunch breaks. We do work only during the normal business hours of Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And when we are back in the office, when we return from lunch, when we return from the weekend or for a new day, we do listen to the messages and check the email inbox pretty much first thing in the morning or first thing upon returning to our offices. And we try to get back to people as quickly as possible. So we just kind of ask that folks in the field have patience with us and give us a little bit of grace to maintain normal business hours and take lunch breaks without having to worry about folks kind of freaking out on us. One more way to get a hold of us is through the PD portal. That is our Contact Us form. So if you were to hover over the Help nav tab and then click on Contact Us, it's going to give you this form that you see on the page here, where you would just fill in your name, your email, your course name, and then a message about the issue that you're running into. And what this does is this emails us directly. It also sends an email to whoever has submitted it, just kind of as confirmation that their request for help was submitted. But it also puts this information into a Google Sheet on the back end for us, so we're able to kind of sift through the data a little bit better to see maybe who our frequent flyers are in asking for help, or if there are any particular patterns with issues that our end users are running into, or courses that are being particularly troublesome at any given time. So it just kind of helps us tailor how we're how we're making sure that things on the back end with courses are maintained. So just another option. We've tried to make as many different options available to you guys as possible, but if push comes to shove, give us a call, shoot us an email, and we'll get back to you as soon as we return to the office. Thanks.
Thank you, Laura. And we'll entertain questions again at this time. Any questions? We did get a comment from Catherine. She said that the Learn It Live sessions are fantastic. So join us. I think they're great. I'm waiting for questions. Catherine said, I have always had great experiences asking for help from you guys. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, I guess there's no questions. We're going to continue. And we're fast approaching the end of our presentation. And we have one announcement. And Deborah, I don't know if you want, I have my name on this, but I don't know if Deborah or Beth want to say something about this.
Sure, this is Deb. Just wanted to let you all know, if you haven't heard already, that Glenda, our PD specialist and DL lead, has taken a job at Community Action. As you probably know, she sure missed being out in the field, and she's not leaving adult education. She just moved to a position closer to her home where she can have some more input and impact on adult learners at the local program level. So we're very happy for her. She's done a tremendous amount of work with us, and we're just looking forward to keeping in touch with her and finding out what else she can do to contribute to the success of adult ed.
Thank you, Deborah. And thank you, everyone, for the kind and wonderful words. Glenda, is she on today? No.
I don't think so.
No, Glenda's not on today. But again, she's moving on, but yet not gone. So, and I think that Krista might have put her information in the chat box, her email address there. You sure did. Okay. Okay, so I think we have come to the end of our presentation today. So if you all have any questions about any of the content that was covered, please let us know. We are here to help. We're here to answer any questions you might have. Otherwise, we thank you for joining us today, and we're here for you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Giselle, Catherine, Yoli.